one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Garland. Anthony Edwards making his last shot, and Allen slams it in.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Here's LeVert. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Garland against Russell. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns, the pass to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
The wide open look here for Garland, and it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Gobert, shoots over Mobley, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. Over in the corner, Allen. Mobley the pass to Garland.
In the first 2 minutes.
Over Russell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Pass to Gobert. And here's Towns. Prince the pass to Towns. Now here is Russell, guarded by Garland. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers trail by 8. From deep 3-point range, out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the kick out to Towns. Gobert the screen. Inside, stolen by Allen. Edwards against Mitchell. Count that one.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now, here is Russell. Feeds to Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now, here's Mobley. No points in the game yet for him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Edwards dishes to Russell. Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Prince has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Edwards passes to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And that one is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Passes it to Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Both free throws good from Garland.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Mitchell against Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Towns off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Garland with it, picked up by Edwards. Russell against Garland. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell kicks to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Here's Mitchell going inside, and the shot is good.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Prince in the corner. There's the pass to Edwards. Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. It's up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 9. Towns is doubled. Out left to the wing. Russell finds Prince. Down low, stolen by Allen. Garland looking it over. LeVert with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Outside Edwards for Mitchell. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Minnesota. Okay, David, much appreciated.
17. Fans put their hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with the coral. And there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
Shoots. And McLaughlin gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Rubio with it. To the middle. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Rubio. Love's got his first 2 points.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
To the paint. Love in the post. He's covered by Anderson. And it's Love missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. McDaniels finds Anderson. Back to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Takes it inside. Shots good by Noel.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Rubio looking it over. He kicks it to Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Here's Noel. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Count that one.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Anderson outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Rubio outside. Love outside. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Timberwolves go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here's Rubio. Guarded closely. He takes it in. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Stevens.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's McLaughlin. The dish to Anderson. And he uses the glass on the layup. McLaughlin's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Rubio misses. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Noel. 6 points for him. Pass to McLaughlin. And the layup falls. McLaughlin's got 8.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead. And there may not be a lot lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Minnesota with the ball. A 12-point game. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell passes to Edwards. 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Rubio outside. Kicks it to Love. Over Towns. Love can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Kicks it out to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. For the 3. They grab their own miss. Passes to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. And Towns throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Towns wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Garland for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Allen finds Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Garland. This one for 3. And it's Russell missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mobley outside, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Drops in the tray.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Gobert with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Garland against Russell. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards looking it over. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
So it's Minnesota.
teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Second chance effort, 5 on the clock. Bane finds Brooks. Goes up with it again. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. Mobley outside, fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. They double team out. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooks against LeVert. Pass to Moran. Got it from about 16 feet.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Moran against Garland. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Adams, the pass to Moran. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Here's Allen. Outside for LeVert. Stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Garland for 3. Mobley. The Grizzlies pull it in. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Brooks. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Moran against Allen. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's LeVert. Jams it in off a great move.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Pass to Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
And it's Morant missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Moran. Outside for Brooks. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dylan Brooks.
50 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Garland. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
Outside Morant from behind the arc. Drops in the three.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Morant against Garland. Oh, there's the alley. And Mitchell with the slam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. From deep, Morant. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
So for Cleveland right now, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 10.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Garland, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Garland against Morant. Outside Garland. Nifty move. Adams grabs the miss.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Morant. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. 4 on the clock. Adams with the ball. There's Jackson with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Right side Morant. Pulls up on the wing, finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Mitchell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
LeVert goes against Brooks. And here's Morant outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Now Garland. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Lots of room. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Puts it up from 12, and they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Freddie.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Now Jackson. Out left to the wing. Adams with a screen on Garland. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bain. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mobley down low. Defended by Jackson. Mobley, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Now here's Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Morant with it. Shot clock at 5. And that one's long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Garland. Here's Mobley. Outside for LeVert. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. A rebound by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Morant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight. And okay, Ali, appreciate.
The Cavaliers, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Covered by Mobley. Williams passes to Jones. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Garland. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Okoro on the wing. Right wing. Here's Love. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass. Love's got his first basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Looking to end the run. Back to Conchar. The steal. Here's Okoro. Pass to Rubio. Here's Lopez. Williams defending. Clock is at 3.
Grizzlies 5. Are you good? First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Rubio. Stolen by Jones.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Clark outside. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Okoro. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Stevens. Now Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Love. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Clark. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Clark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Outside Morant. Over Garland. Brooks against LeVert. Back to Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Garland finds Allen. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Morant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Morant's got 19 points.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Mitchell. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops the first.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
From deep. Morant, no good. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Mobley with the block. Moran against LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Over Bain. Garland, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Morant. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Jaren Jackson Jr., second personal foul, second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under
You know, one
review.
thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
As always, Allie, we thank you. First free throw is good. So he hits one of two from the strike.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And the shot goes in. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Bain. Jackson, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Garland to the wing, right side. LeVert outside. The three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Adams. Nice move. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Moran against Garland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
At the stripe, John Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Blocked! A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. To take the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. He gets the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Garland against Morant. Launches a three. Adams, the pass to Morant.
Yes! This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim.
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Here's Morant. No good. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The previous play,
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
You know, some of John Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And this was an emotional win.
And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Now here's Smart, and here's Brown outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to LeVert. Garland against Smart. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Garland, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now, here's LeVert after Jaylen Brown's miss. Mobley wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Left side, Horford. Stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. And here we go with Horford running up the court. And Tatum launches it from deep. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And finished off by Brown.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks, David. No good on the quick 3. Cavaliers have got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. LeVert, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
LeVert, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Smart. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The kick out to Tatum. The tray. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Mitchell finds Mobley. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Mobley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. In the corner, Horford with it. Mitchell against Brown, shakes him, and the layup is up and in.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside Garland. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Outside, Smart. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Back to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Garland kicks to LeVert. Back to Garland. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown, good.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Allen, a screen on Smart. And here's Garland for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. That's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Proving how coachable he is, Mobley. This man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Mitchell against Smart. Mitchell passes to Garland. Connects from 3-point range. Garland's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Smart deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Smart's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. Allen in the post, working on Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Big frame, good score. On paper, Allen was too much for the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Tatum no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. LeVert with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Garland against Smart. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Another shot. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And here's Garland for three. And Mobley throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Outside, Horford passes it to Tatum. There's the triple. Tips it up, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hops. Garland with the finish.
Celtics leading by 10. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. The kick out to Brown from deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving in. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Puts the move on. Back to LeVert. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Outside Garland. The three doesn't go that time. And so it's the Boston's.
With the score, the Celtics, 20. The Cavaliers, 15. And ready for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3 spot. Out to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. Garland with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
Oh, I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And so here's Cleveland. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Celtics leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Justin Jackson. And Brogdon subbed in for Pritchard. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Mobley.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Brogdon kicks to Williams. Outside to Brogdon. From past the arc, Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Love. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Brogdon right side. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Okoro. Shoots over White. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics leading by 9.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school, the Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
And here's Rubio after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. And here's Love from the arc. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Now here's White. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Outside White. Three-pointer. That shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No one covering. LeVert's got 6.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Outside White. Williams a screen. And White kicks to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Garland against Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Garland.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. From outside the arc, the Cavaliers pull it in. With the shot, back to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
The pass to LeVert. Here's Garland. Back to LeVert. The fadeaway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 11. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Three-pointer. That's good from Horford on the assist from Smart.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Pass to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Williams with the block. Right side Horford. And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Brown. Williams passes to Brown. Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. 4 on the clock. Horford no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Garland. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown feeling out a bit. The three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now Tatum, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Passes it to Brown. For 3, and it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Tatum against LeVert. Out to the right wing. Horford the pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Boston now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Brown with it. A 3-ball. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. For 3, Mitchell hands it from downtown.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Here's Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This
Hello, basketball fans. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Towns. And Edwards, here we go.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Garland with the ball. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Russell to pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Outside McDaniels. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. And here's Mitchell, guarded by Edwards. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell misses. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Counted from distance. Edwards has got 5 now.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Russell against Garland. And he's going for the oop here. And Mitchell with the slam.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Give him 8 points now.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Garland against Russell. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards with a drive. Here's Towns. Outside for Russell. 3-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Love comes in for Mobley. Stevens is checked in for LeVert. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Stevens with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Love finds Rubio. Back to Love. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Minnesota in the lead. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell against Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got 8.
You can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down. You know you're flowing.
Outside Edwards. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. LeVert passes to Mobley. Can't connect from short range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Edwards against Mobley. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Garland. Oh, and Towns with the block. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Your Cavaliers use team. Here they come, fans.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's Garland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Mobley, a screen on Russell. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here comes the break. He's all alone and finished off by Garland.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Rejected by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good balance.
Mitchell's shot is good. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Mitchell. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Towns. Shakes him. Uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Mobley outside. LeVert passes to Allen. From 7, Minnesota with a rebound. 1:24 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Russell against Garland. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jump.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And now we've got an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here's Rubio. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You wonder if it's a good idea to foul Rubio there. I mean, he shot well under 40% from the field for his career, but at the line, he's north of 80%.
Good on the second one. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's McLaughlin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Rubio. And there's the lob. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This Cavs squad is struggling. Outside Rubio. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Stevens' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's McLaughlin. 6 points for him. Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Prince. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Okoro. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Prince. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
To the wing on the left. Here's Lopez. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Reed. Prince down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
And so he hits both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. 4 on the clock. From the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Noel drives in. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Here's McLaughlin. Pulls it from the top of the key. Stevens with a rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Love. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feet. Love's got 7.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
On the wing, Noel. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. The first free throw is good. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Lopez, the screen on Towns. And it's Love missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Love, that's good.
Set him up. Love will knock him down. Terrific shooter there off the catch.
Russell from deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Towns down low, covered by Mobley. Gobert passes to Russell. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Allen with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Mitchell, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
McDaniels finds Russell. Here's Towns. Pass to Noel. Outside McDaniels. From the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. Here's Garland. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Russell to pass to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
It's LeVert on the wing. Outside Garland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside Edwards. Crosses over. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley left side from deep. Russell with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
And the bucket is good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Left side, Edwards. Outside, McDaniels. Towns against Mobley. Shot, left block. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Edwards for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Edwards has got 23 points.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Outside for LeVert. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Now here's Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
matchups, and tonight, it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Outside Garland. And the 3 off target. Back to Jackson. Brooks setting the pick for Jackson. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's Memphis on the break. Payne finds Brooks. Back to Adams. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now Mitchell. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Mitchell against Morant. Second chance shot. Allen kicks to LeVert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Memphis ball.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant against Garland. Here's Payne. Brooks the pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. There's the three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley against Jackson. Unloads. A nice shot by Mobley.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot. And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Here's Morant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot off.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Payne kicks to Jackson. Back to Payne. Jackson in the corner. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And he nails the third.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Garland with it. Now defended by Payne. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Morant surveying the D. You can't hit that time. Garland with the defensive effort. Here's Mitchell. Dishes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. They get it back. Mobley on the follow.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Morant for 3. Bain passes to Morant. Takes a three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell passes to Allen. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
And that defensive versatility, Jackson.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at center. Brooks finds Bain. Adams outside. Jackson deciding where to go with it. It's Morant in the corner. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now here's Morant. Here's Bain. Back to Morant. Garland with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. Mitchell in the corner. High post Allen. Right side Garland. Great tee that time from Bain. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Garland against Morant. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Memphis ball.
Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Pocket 6. And Morant throws it down.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Garland. Mitchell outside.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Morant with another miss. Allen against Brooks. Here's the 3. Outside Garland. A second chance effort. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
And the basket is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Mitchell against Bain. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
That puts them in the lead. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Morant with a wide-open look. Morant with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Mobley. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Garland finds Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Adams uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's
your Cavaliers 22, the Grizzlies 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Ricky Rubio is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Tillman. Back to Jones. The pass to Tillman. The putback. It's good on the putback. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the left side wing. Left side, Love. From the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop. Love's got his first basket.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Out to the right wing. Conchar, the pass to Jones. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Okoro. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Okoro. And Lopez throws it down.
That's about the size and the strength of Robin Lopez. He's just powering through the contact to finish that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Bounce pass from Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 21st second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Rubio looking around. Love outside. And they get it back. The shake. And Lopez throws it down.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Williams. To stop the drought. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Nice crossover to get that one. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant outside. Adams trying to free himself up. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 15 points.
And now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
And Rubio kicks to Okoro. And here's Love for 3. Inside. Here's Stephens. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Morant outside. Here's the lob to Adams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
Rubio left side. Pass to Stevens. 23 seconds left in the third. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 3. Grizzlies have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Garland, that's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Trying to get open is Brooks. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Garland Garland, the pass to Allen. Count it. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the rejection by Jackson. And Adams kicks to Morant. Launches a three. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Outside Garland. Hit the crossover. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Payne finds Brooks. Morant with it. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cleveland leading by 4. Garland surveying the D. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Morant. Oh!
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant against Garland. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Plays it up off the glass. 27 points for John Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
John Morant again. Morant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Up there for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Good.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Morant pushes to Jackson. From downtown. Morant finds Jackson. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Garland left side. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great
were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And here's Smart and the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one. Tatum can't hit. LeVert outside. And there's the drive. Allen finds Mobley. There's the three. Offensive rebound. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Smart outside. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks. With the bigs running the offense, you can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Horford passes to Williams. Brown inside. He's checked by LeVert. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks it down from distance.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Here's Horford. LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell against Brown. Outside Garland. Over Smart. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown passes to Smart. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, they need this. He gets it in there.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
1:44 left in the opening quarter. Brown with it, guarded now by Mitchell. There's Tatum with the three, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland for 3. Boston with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Boston. From deep, Mitchell. Smart against Garland. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. That one no good. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Brown with the steal. To the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Misses the three. The pull-up. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Horford.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Now here's Gallinari. Brogdon. The rebound by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Over to the wing. Garland against White. And it's Garland on the drive. And the shot goes down. Garland's got 6.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Boston calls timeout. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Outside Garland. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Al Horford. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Smart. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Mitchell, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Outside Tatum. From downtown, Mobley grabs the board. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. That won't go either for Tatum. The Cavs trailing. And he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
2 minutes.
Garland against Smart. Here's Brown. That one goes in. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A minute 39 left in the first half of this one. He launched that one from way outside.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. With the clock winding down. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Now here's Garland. He's got 11. Let's go with a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Tatum. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Horford with a steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum can't hit.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Tatum with a steal. Left side, Brown. Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
The score, your Cavaliers, 20. The Celtics, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's White in at the point. Now here's Gallinari. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Rubio. Here's Love. Tipped. White against Rubio. Pass to Williams. With the drive. The kick out to White. The 3. Offensive boards. Second chance shot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Here's Okoro over Brogdon. Here's Love. Great D that time from Gallinari.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Williams with it. Back to Gallinari. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Gallinari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Now here's Love. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's White. Lopez with the steal. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by White. Count the basket. Love's got 5.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Brogdon. Outside to Gallinari. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Give him 8.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Williams. Outside White. Pass to Brogdon. Back to White.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside for Brogdon. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Okoro. Now here's Love from outside the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside White. Outside for Gallinari. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Back to Love. It's stolen by Brogdon. Williams passes to Griffin. White for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Love. For 3. Can't get it to drop. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Love against Gallinari. Pass to Brogdon. The 3 is up. Boston, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Okoro. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Outside for Brogdon. Over Okoro. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Boston earning this break in the action, up 10. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Ricky Rubio, Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Stevens in at small forward. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. They get it again. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Always with good instincts on the glass. Griffin finding a way to impact this game.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Smart with the ball. Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. He's checked by LeVert. Smart passes to Horford. And the 3 off target. And the Cavs shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Out to Garland. And stolen by Williams. Brown with it. He's picked up by Garland. It's Smart on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Brown inside, checked by Mitchell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Garland, no good. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Jacks up a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mitchell into the lane. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
2 minutes.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Garland for 3. Fires in the triple.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Boston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And it's Smart missing.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so